Welcome to NFL Picks with the Goon Squad. This is week 3. Black had a great week last week with a 13-3 record, overall record of 23-9. Me and Ice had an 11-5 record last week, and Ice and Pop are tied. Pop came in with a 10-6 record last week, but they both are sitting at 21-11, 2 games behind Black. Had a decent week, but I'm still about 4 games away from the top spot at a 19-3 record. Real quick, Black, any words about last week?
Tell Pops to get some stronger suspenders, man. I beat the pants off him last week. Suspenders.
Okay, and away we go with our picks. It's San Francisco. The pick order is Black, Ice, Puma, and Pop. San Francisco at the Giants. Black, who you got?
Man, I haven't watched the Giants all season. I may not watch it all season. I'm definitely not going to watch this game. I'm taking 49ers. It's not going to be funny. I'm going to say this real quick, man. My son, I was talking about this. I got a funny feeling the Cardinals lay down that game. Ain't nowhere in the world you get that head of the Giants.
I thought the same thing.
Yes.
I'm a Giants fan, but
yes,
it's like
they
somebody
laid down
on the shoulder like, listen, we're trying to tank this season.
Thank you.
Lay down.
Yes. Ain't no way. Giants are never that good. I'm sorry. I'm going to take the 49ers.
All right, so you got?
Yeah, I got Purdy on my fantasy team. Y'all didn't want to know my fantasy quarterback. I just picked up Stroud, man. For real. Anyway. Hey, he throwing the ball 40 times a game, bro. I need points. Anyway, but with that being said, San Francisco, if Purdy gets it together, I mean, they look strong. They look well. Or Rams did what they had to do trying to come back. Yeah, I definitely got to take the 49ers. Easy.
All right. I'm going with the 49ers, and Pop is going with the 49ers. It's across the board. Next game on tap is Baltimore at Indianapolis. Black, who you got?
I'm going to tell you, man, I would not be surprised the Colts win this game, bro. I would not be surprised. I mean, the Ravens, to me, are still trying to find out what they're doing with this new offensive coordinator. It's going to come. They don't look bad. But I'm going to take the Ravens just because, they're a better team, better squad. But the Colts are on to something, bro. This franchise, this team, that running back that didn't want to play, want to be traded, you're in trouble, balls. You are in trouble. I'm taking the Ravens.
All right. Ice, who you got?
Yeah, I mean, the question is Richardson got hurt, and then Minshew came in, and he was hell on wheels. Like he just came out of college somewhere, a 4-star, athlete. But they're playing hard and well, but nah. Marmar last week, and that the team beating Cincinnati, say what you want to, that was a hell of a win. Because normally they would fold, and that's enough for me. Marmar is trying to throw the ball a little bit more, moving around. He's not as spectacular. He's still a little rusty, but that's enough. Ravens.
Yeah, I was impressed. OBJ got hurt. They still kept rolling. And as me and Ice always says, the tight end's always open. So in college and in the pros.
7-11.
Yep, Baltimore across the board. Me and Pop have Baltimore. Next game on tap is Minnesota. This is a tough game. Minnesota at the Los Angeles Chargers. Black, who you got?
I'm not a Minnesota fan. Definitely don't want to see anything with Kirk Cousins. And this game is actually being played in Los Angeles. Damn. Oh man. Every bit of me says take the Vikings. If this game was in Minnesota, I might take that. But the Chargers have been playing overall. Offense have been playing well. That defense just can't hold anybody for the most part.
Yeah, old guy.
So with that being said, I'm going to take the Chargers. I will say this though: the Chargers lose this game, I don't know how much longer the head coach is going to be around. Yeah. I can't imagine, bro. You're a defensive coordinator / head coach. That defense is failing. I don't think it's going to be around much longer.
Yeah. All right, so you got.
Man, it's a tough game. This is where you make your money or you lose your money, right? So I watched the Chargers last week. I had them. I was like, baby, we got it. Herbert, and then also the coach. I was like, I know you'll get over the hump. Nah, bro. No, sir. No, sir. And Mr. Justin Jefferson, for the record, let me tell you, I believe. I believe, bro. When you got 4 dudes on you and they still throwing you the rock, that's enough for me. Let's go, Vikings.
All right. Gotta go with the Chargers, and Pop is going with the Vikings. So Pop and Ice are going with Kirk Cousins. Hopefully for me and Black is bad Kirk Cousins. Next game on tap is Detroit at ATL. This one's a tough one too, Black.
Yeah.
You ain't kidding, man. You ain't kidding. I mean, the Lions, I picked them last week. Seattle. I don't know what happened to them, man. They may want to drug test that squad. I'm gonna tell you. I did not see that coming when they lost the first week. But I'm gonna take the Falcons, man. I think the Falcons are on to something. I don't trust the Lions quarterback. He's starting to kind of show really who he is. I think the Lions kind of, they did something the first week, and something says they're going to fall back and they be Detroit Lions that we all know come in love, and we'll root for them on Thanksgiving. So I'm taking the Falcons with this one.
All right, Ice, what you got, man?
That's a tough game, bro.
Yeah.
I love Atlanta. I love Atlanta because they're not afraid to play the young guys. You got a young guy quarterback, right? They're really stepping up his game. You got Mr. Bijan at running back. You got Mr. London, who balled out last year. Nobody saw him coming, and the defense is kind of hyped up. So they got that win that they know they shouldn't have got last week. I'm just saying. They know they should have got it, but hey, you can't be mad at Atlanta. Is that in Atlanta? Is that in Atlanta?
Yes.
Okay. So, they're feeling real good. Man, them Lions don't give a damn, bro. The Lions had it. They had the game, and it wasn't because they were horrible. Oh, Gino just rose to the occasion. I'm going to give that to him. And they go into the ATL, and they go, get that bird going. I'm trying to tell you. I'm going with Detroit Lions. Let's go, Detroit.
All right. I'm going with Detroit. I got.
Oh hell no! I
gotta think they're gonna be biting some knees and kneecaps and all that other stuff after that loss last week. But Pop is going with ATL, so Pop and Black are riding together this week. Next game on tap is why got me hell no.
You like Slap Rock, bro. You got something about you on these damn fix. I love you. I love you. Are my brother. But you got then you like Slap Rock, and then look, where those sunglasses at? You done messed the damn pics up. You know what I'm saying? Stay what you doing. I ain't putting no sunglasses on. You done messed the damn thing up. The order.
Well, keep picking his teeth. Well, I love it. Keep picking his teeth.
Took them glasses out, messing with the whole damn order. What the hell?
I get treated like the little brother, folks. I get treated like the little brother on this show. Next game on tap is Miami at Denver. Denver is in trouble. Black, who you got?
Yeah, they're going to be in trouble this week too, man. Because Miami is lighting it up, man. Even though they didn't score a lot against the Patriots, they can, bro. They can. And Tyreek Hill's probably going to have a field day. He was quiet last week. They balled him up. I don't know if that happened 2 weeks in a row. Dolphins.
All right. All right, so you got?
Yeah, too much controversy going on in Denver. I don't know what that is. Dolphins doing just enough. Defense is coming on too a little bit. Once they get a little bit that combination where they don't have to rely on one thing. I mean, people, that's the funny thing about it is they went after Tyreek Hill, right? Because he should have done this and that, but hell, they won. Didn't they win? Yeah. I mean, I don't understand that. If you're not a superstar, blowing them out, bringing all these fantasy points in, they say the team didn't do well. They won the game. Dolphins.
All right. I'm going with the Dolphins, and Papa's going with the Dolphins too. Dolphins across the board. Washington at Buffalo. Black, who you got?
I'm going to say this, man. It's amazing how one man can come in basically and change the organization. And that's what he has done, bro. I don't care what they say. They don't want to give his due. But what's the name? That head coach just want to walk out the door, bro. By the end of the season, just walk out the door for the push-up because he's come in and you were against them. And look what they're doing, bro. But it's not going to be enough this week against the Bills. The Bills going to make some bumbling heads. Josh Allen, I don't know. He's not elite. They're going to make some plays and make some mistakes. But I think them being at home with that crowd, it's not cold yet. So the beer will be cold. The fans won't be cold. That's going to be enough to kind of charge them. I'll take the Bills with this one.
All right. So you got?
I tell you last week, you tell me about them damn Raiders. I told you, you put send Buffalo at home, it was gonna be something else because Josh Allen is not an elite quarterback, but the way that they were embarrassed against the Jets, they had to do something. They did it. And I think this week they'll do the same thing. I think the Commanders will play very conservative football. Turn over here, turn over there. They'll be close, but I still don't think they have enough. And kudos to Eric Bieniemy for getting that quarterback for the Commanders, put him in a position where he can be very successful. See, nobody talks about that. All they talk about, well, he's talking too loud and he in my face. Okay, but you have a quarterback that is living his best life, and that team is better. So, but not this week, Buffalo.
Yeah, I wanted to pick Washington, but I'm going to go with Buffalo. I'm not sure if that quarterback is ready for that Buffalo defense, and Pop is going with Buffalo also. It's not Josh Allen. I hope Josh Allen throws 4 interceptions in this game because he's a bum. Next game on tap is Green Bay at New Orleans. This should be a good game. Who you got, Black?
I'm gonna take the Saints, even though New Orleans Green Bay showed me last week that they're not that quarterback. And he's coming, but they're not there yet. You give them a little adversity, kind of push them around a little bit with the running game. The Saints will try that, but at the same time, Derek Carr, you gotta play better, man. I don't understand. He plays good one quarter, bad the next quarter. We talk about Kirk Cousins a lot, but Derek Carr gotta be his blood brother, bro, because they play the same way. But I'm gonna take the Saints for this one.
All right, so you got.
Yeah, I was looking for Green Bay to step up. I thought they had the Atlanta game won. And that kind of showed me that they are not on that level. Everybody was talking about, well, when, Aaron Rodgers is gone, then we'll be okay. Nah. Because the way that they played, they should have beat Atlanta and they couldn't get it done. So with that being said, I can't take them this week. I cannot take them with this.
So you're going with New Orleans?
Yeah, I'm going to New Orleans. Even though Derek Carr has not been impressive, he got some weapons, bro. You got Michael Thomas playing again, Olave, got the other wide receiver, and the defense is still playing halfway decent. And they really don't have the running back. They're kind of doing running back by committee till people come off suspensions and whatnot. But I think it's enough. It is enough for them to win this game.
All right. Saw some things in the New Orleans game, and I'm gonna go with Green Bay. I saw Love's reaction after they lost. He was not a happy camper. I'm gonna look for him to come back. Pop is going with New Orleans, so I'm the only one stepping out in that game. Next game on tap is Jacksonville at Houston. Ugh, this should be ugly. I don't know about Stroud in that fantasy league, guys, but Black, who you got?
Yeah, Jacksonville. Even though they gave some fits to Kansas City. And Kansas City won, but the score was not based on how Kansas City played and how Jacksonville played. So that being said, I think Jacksonville will play better this week. Texans, but they make some noise, but they won't make noise this week. I'm gonna take Jacksonville Jaguars.
All right, Ice, who you got?
No, I'm gonna take Jacksonville, but my boy gonna throw for 40. He gonna throw 40 times. So I don't care about who wins. He's throwing the rock 40 times. And who did he pick? What is that? He picked up. There was another guy, the wide receiver just played for the Rams as a leading receiver. So I'm just going after that. But no, Jacksonville is playing strong enough where they're moving the ball. Defense is playing okay. Quarterback's doing okay. They have enough. Unfortunately for Stroud, he doesn't have enough weapons. They're down the line, he's going to be better. They're going to be better. I think he's probably playing the best out of any of the rookies right now, but they just don't have enough to collectively. So have to take, got to go with Jacksonville.
All right, I'm going with Jacksonville. Pop is going with Jacksonville. Also, next game on tap is the New York Jets against New England. Who you got, Black?
I know we talked about Belichick, but this is where Belichick gets it done against the Jets, man. I'm gonna take Belichick. Based on the quarterback of the Jets, man. I mean, he's trying. He's just not. I don't know how. That last regime that drafted him, we came up BYU. I don't know what the hell they saw when they drafted him, bro. And I'm not trying to be funny. I don't understand how you thought in a big market as New York, he was going to bring him in and survive. I just don't get it. So that person should never be hired again in NFL. That scout team and that general manager that brought him to New York, big mistake. But the Patriots will take this one.
Yeah, I get what you're saying now, but when he was at BYU, he was balling. I mean, I got a chance to watch him play. He was really balling out.
But see, here's the thing, man. If just because you ball in college, don't mean you're going to ball in the NFL. We're starting to see that with some of these quarterbacks.
All right, so you got
New England. They didn't look good at all, but I'm scared of the Jets. I'm just scared of that quarterback. I am. I know my man Garrett Wilson's gonna get one quality play, one highlight play for about 68 yards, and then they're gonna be quiet. So put Zeke in the game. Anyway, I'm going with New England.
I'm going with New England too, because you know how Belichick is. He's going to take that receiver away. He's going to take that receiver. That's the only weapon you got. You're going to take it away. So Pop is going with New England also. Next game on tap. This is a tough one. Maybe not. Cleveland at Tennessee. Who you got, Black?
Didn't Zeke fumble the first time he got the ball? I
didn't see that.
I think so. That's why he's probably not playing much. He fumbled. It's like, Belichick, you can't hold to the rock. Hey, Lucy, you ain't playing up there, man. But I'm gonna tell you, man, I was pissed off at the Cleveland Browns Monday night, man. Oh, I was pissed off at them. I just, really, to me, I would have had a better record this week. Green Bay, Detroit, and really Detroit. I'm gonna get to Detroit, Cleveland. But damn, I'm gonna say something, bro. We all know they were paid. If I was the owner of the Cleveland Browns right now, I'll be punching walls and kicking some because that quarterback is not playing well at all. 230 guaranteed. Damn. And I don't know. I don't know if he's just. I don't know what it is. I just don't know. You look at him, it's like I don't get it. So with that being said, if Chubbs was there, I might feel a little better because Chubbs was toting that rock. Tennessee finds a way to win games like this. It's a way to close, smash them out, close game, and they'll pull it out. They pulled it out last week, man, when everybody kind of took the Chargers. I'm gonna ride them one more week. I'm taking Tennessee with this one.
All right, Ice, who you got?
Yeah, I mean, I texted you during the game. I said, this is one of the worst damn football games I ever watched in my whole life. And I'm gonna say this. NFL, okay, you say what y'all want to. I know y'all love Pittsburgh, and I'm not saying that because I like Dallas. But damn, you can't nobody get an offensive pass interference call? My God. I mean, Deshaun Watson, Deshaun Watson was horrible. I don't know what's wrong with him. He can't throw the ball. Oh, he just let it sell because there was nobody. No, his touch is gone. I don't know if it's too many encounters or whatever the hell is going on, allegedly. I don't know what's going on. His football game is gone. It's gone. But damn, when you had the people over there when he's throwing the ball in that area and you just running people over and you can't get a pass in the front because you want Pittsburgh to win and you in love with the Watt family. I mean, that's all well and good, but this is football, right? It used to be. Can't tell no more. With all that being said, I'm going with Tennessee.
All right. You got to give Watson's binky back. Give him some women, something like that. You got to give him his something back. You got to give him something back because he ain't playing right. His head ain't in it. I want Cleveland to play better. I wanted to choose Cleveland, but I got to go with Tennessee on this one. Pop is going with Cleveland. Next game on tap is Seattle at Carolina. Who you got, Black?
Yeah, they were saying that the quarterback for the Panthers may not play this week. They're thinking about putting Andy Dalton. So do I even got to give you my pick, basically?
No, I'm writing it down right now. Ice.
And I ain't trying to be funny, but I keep trying to tell you about these little dudes, man. I mean, everybody get all excited. Oh, Stroud has got too many issues. He ain't the game. He's not this quarterback. Okay. Stroud, I'm throwing the rock 40 times a game, and I'm letting y'all see it. Little dude from Alabama. Well, I think we need to shut him down. He may not be ready. But he's the smartest quarterback in the draft. But when he get hot, all I know is put him in, coach. You can't choose that team. Going the other way.
Yeah, I said it a couple of weeks ago. I'd be surprised if we last 4 games. And here we go. Week 3, we've done.
Run them Alabama highlights back, though.
Yeah. Seattle across the board. Me and Pop going with Seattle. Next game on tap is Kansas City at Chicago. And we just heard the controversial statement. I'm glad he was transparent to kind of call it the way he saw it. He got coached better in Ohio State than he is in Chicago. I said it. And Chicago kills quarterbacks. They don't know how to have nice things. They just don't. They don't. And there's an offensive lineman that's hurt. So now you're getting a Maytag, another offensive lineman that's kind of sticking and run for your life, Jason Field, till you can get to another team. Black, who you got?
I guess he hasn't heard Chris Jones is back with the Chiefs.
You better not stay in that pocket.
Man, this gonna be ugly, bro. This gonna be ugly. It might be a 40 burger done by the Chiefs. I'm taking the Chiefs. It's gonna be ugly. You fired the defensive coordinator. If that resigns stuff, I ain't buying. You fired him a week before you put the Chiefs. It's gonna be ugly.
Defensive coordinator, whatever. Ice, who you got?
I'm gonna say this, and I ain't saying that nobody should ever quit. But I'm Justin Fields. I'm gonna run into somebody on purpose. On the 3rd possession, I'm gonna let somebody just lay my out, and I'll be like, and they're gonna, what you think? I'm like, I'm in the tent. What's going on? Because nobody deserves that punishment, bro. Nobody. And for them to put you out there, act like, then they come in to Chicago radio, Chicago TV, Chicago media, everybody talking about, well, I think, if Justin Fields just gave us more effort. Really? I told you last year they tried to kill him. It's even worse this year. Worse. Claypool, really, bro? Are you on the
alligator arms, man? Alligator arms.
I mean, I know Pittsburgh.
Footballs. I don't get it.
Pittsburgh that's why they said, you know what, we had to move on. But regardless, Justin Fields, bro, I don't know, man. I mean, hey, good luck. You still our guy, but run for your motherfucking life, bro.
Yeah, he never wanted to play with the Bears, and the Bears don't want him. So I got to go with Kansas City, and Papa's going with Kansas City. Next game on tap is Arizona and at Dallas. Do we really need to ask?
No, not really.
Gave up the game last week.
I'm going to say this though, man. I know we have one Cowboy fan here on the panel. I'm not impressed when you beat the hell out of the Giants. You beat the hell out of the Jets. I'm serious, man. Week 5, they played the 49ers. Let's talk about that when that week is over, man. Even this week. But, and I'm not going to take nothing away from that defense. But when you got your quarterback throwing 31 times, 31, got like, 235 yards? 31. Let me see if I can do the math for that real quick. No, I'll take the Cowboys.
All right, Ice. Cowboys looking good. They're looking like 3-0 right now.
That's great. Well, I have a friend who's another Cowboy fan. He's like, I know you got to be impressed. Impressed by what? I mean, and I said, he said, well, Dak's turnovers are down. He's doing this, he's doing that. I said, the defense winning the games. I said, what team have won, even went to, I ain't even saying the Super Bowl, because I already know that's crazy. What team do you know has earned the right to go to the NFC Championship in after 3 games?
Yeah.
Dak Prescott has for them to move forward, has got to step up and win some ball games. He has to make it happen for this team. I don't think he's capable of that. He is another second rendition of Tony Romo. And because we got to win playoff games. That's what the Cowboys do. But with all that being said, they'll win this game this week. You keep winning these patsies until week 5, as it was said, and then we're gonna find out what you made out of when your quarterback has got to make some plays.
Yeah, I'm going with Dallas too. They're rolling. That defense is. I'm so impressed with their defense. I am really impressed. Of course, those are my Pop's boys. Dallas across the board. Las Vegas at Pittsburgh, and Black. Pittsburgh, if it wasn't for that defensive touchdown, they wouldn't have won that game Monday night. That was some bad football Monday night. But who you got, man?
Yeah, it's going to be worse with this one. I'm going to take the Steelers because guess who's coming to town? Oh, Jimmy Buffalo. So Steelers, man, at home, and they went ugly. But you got to. When I look at that game last week, they gave the defense 14 points.
Yeah,
gave it to them. I shouldn't say they. The quarterback, 14 points. You're not winning football games like that.
Yeah. All right, so you got.
Yeah, Steelers will win again. Even though I get it. I know, the terrible talent. Then they had to act like they're playing good football. The game was horrible. But they'll do enough. Like I told you, the Raiders, man, they find a way they give you hopes up in the dome, and they get away from the dome, and they just implode. So I think they'll do that against Pittsburgh too. So Pittsburgh.
Yeah, Coach Tomlin said the fans are fat and sassy. They're spoiled because they want a better product on the field. You're damn right we do. But the only reason why I'm going with Pittsburgh because they're at home. And they've had 3 straight home games. And so I'm going with Pittsburgh. Papa's going with Pittsburgh also. Tampa Bay at Philly. Black, who you got?
Yeah, Philly will take this, man. Even though Tampa is not playing some bad ball, but Philly will take this. It'll be ugly. Not as ugly as the Steelers game, but not a game that you probably think the Eagles will play up to. But I'll take the Eagles with this.
Last game on tap. I know Pop went with Philadelphia. I'm going with Philadelphia. We'll get Ice's pick later. Cincinnati at the Los Angeles Rams. Who you got, Black?
Rams all day, man. Rams are playing some pretty good football. Cincinnati's in trouble, bro. More than likely, even if he does play, he's not going to be able to play well. The quarterback for Cincinnati, bro, is not going to go. I don't think he's going to play. He shouldn't play. And they start the season 0-3. I know they said the percentage of you go 0 and 3, 1% to make the playoff. They might even make it, but I don't think they will, man. They're in trouble.
I said it last week when they lost by more than 18 points. That usually teams that lose that first game by more than 18 points don't make the playoffs, and it's true. I'm going with the Los Angeles Rams, and Papa's going with the Los Angeles Rams. We will get Ice's pick a little later. That does it for week 3. We will get back at you with our results in week 4 next week. Peace.